And the very next poem is called Wolf. And it is about in a way, the slaughter of animals and the slaughter of wildlife that mankind has indulged in. Wolf. Firelit, half silhouette and half myth, the wolf circles my past, treading the leaves into a bed till he sleeps, black snout on extended paws. Black snout on sulphur body, he nudged his way into my consciousness. Prowler, wind sniffer, throat catcher, his cries drew a ring around my night. A child's night is a village on the forest edge. My mother said, his ears stand up at the fall of dew. He can sense a shadow move across a hedge on a dark night. He can sniff out your approaching dreams. There is nothing that won't be lit up by the dark torch of his eyes. The wolves have been slaughtered now. A hedge of smoking gun barrels rings my daughter's dreams. And the next is, I wrote some poems in a section called After Oxford. I'd been there for a year, and when I came back, I wrote the poems. This one is called Coming into Heathrow, and I read it as my acceptance poem when the British Airways Commonwealth Poetry Prize for Asia was given to me in London. Coming into Heathrow. Allow me to say that the first stanza talks about going from the airport called Santa Cruz in Bombay. Those days we took off from Santa Cruz. The flight is smooth, though taking that wide loop over Santa Cruz, the 747 quivers in the heat shimmer, a hound's nose over a scent. Then coming out of its tilt, it climbs and plunges ahead in euphoria. Wheeling over bent latitudes, we watch on the skyline's curved reflector an endless phrase of light. The dawn fires never seem to end as they blaze behind the Karakoram and are lit up afresh over the Hindu Kush. The solitudes are beneath us now, of ice, of desert, of corrugated cloud. The plane is in a trance, not moving in an unmoving sky. Its roar has pierced the eardrums and disappeared, a soundscape cruising to silence. So eerily still, you think that space is coiling, tensed for a counter-thrust. Not a ripple anywhere, you drift with the spindrift of the earth. The pilot interrupts. His voice comes smooth as Moselle over the public address. That smoke you see on the far right, touching the sky's belly, is the bombed refinery of Abadan, flaming to glory. Another voice comes through, machinized as Morse. We are 80 miles from Abadan and on course. At the day's end, I land to find morning has rearranged itself here. I present them, my brown loaf face fresh from an Indian oven, my cindery hair, my passport signed with pimples. My friend is there with an anorak lined with fur. Not animal, I ask, horrified. He assures me, it's just acrylic, fake. Don't get worked up, man. Start learning to forget and drop your taboos for Christ's sake. The light outside is mellow as middle-aged desire. We filter out. London, here I come to your nylon furs and your electric fire.